Thank you very much. Delegates, the theme of this year's conference is hope. It's one of ambition for a better Scotland. And this is why I'm asking you to back this resolution by acclaim today. Now, I've been a member of our party for 26 years and many things have changed in that time. Thankfully, there's been a wee bit of political change over the years. Thankfully, the unionist parties no longer have it all their own way in terms of politics in Scotland. Our party, our SNP Scottish Government, delivers for our country every single day. Now, don't believe the unionist carping from the sidelines who just want our party, our movement and our cause of independence to just disappear. Conference, we're not going anywhere. I grew up in Port Glasgow, the home of Ferguson Marine, the last shipbuilder in the Lower Clyde, and I am the proud MSP of the Greenock and Inverclyde constituency. The yard means a lot to me personally. It was the last workplace of my father before he passed away, and the workforce of the yard were hugely supportive of our family then, and we continually appreciate what they did for us. On returning to work, I committed myself to do a few things, but one of them was to ensure that shipbuilding continued in Port Glasgow. Winning orders has never been easy, and it never, ever will be. And the Labour Liberal executive, remember that, executive, not government, executive, they proved that in 2005 when they awarded the fishery protection vessel to a yard in Poland. That decision had huge consequences for the workforce. Politically, it also helped finish off the Lib Dems in Inverclyde, and also, for the first time, get many people to actually ask this very important question: what is the Labour Party for? Now, I do know the answer to that. Now, we came to power in 2007, and things started to progress when our government awarded the contract for the first of the two hybrid ferries to Ferguson's. Now, my heart swelled with pride, and certainly when I went up to thank Alex Neil, who was the Transport Minister, who awarded the contract, I did actually do it with a tear in my eye because I was so proud of what our government actually did. The summer of 2014 happened, and the yard went into liquidation. Over 80 people, including the first ever female apprentice, unfortunately lost their jobs. But our SNP government stepped up to the plate and helped secure the yard in more ways than one. When Port Glasgow's yard, that's our yard, was saved, I shed more than just one tear. I was part of the task force that helped save the yard, but ladies and gentlemen, it was our Scottish Government that delivered. Delegates, my hands will tell you that I've never built a ship in my life, and I'm not likely to. But certainly shipbuilding runs through the veins of my body. Now, I remember coming to conferences in the past and talking to delegates, and the issue of shipbuilding usually came up in discussion, and people would tell me that shipbuilding was finished. Now, I remember actually saying to them, actually, it had a past, it's in the present, and shipbuilding will have a future. Now, I also think of what more could be delivered if the Inchgreen dry dock in Greenock was fully utilised and operational. Now, delegates recently, there's been some criticism of our SNP government from the Tories regarding the £30 million investment into the yard to help it actually diversify its business at conference. I thank our SNP government for investing the money. I know that Derek Mackay, our brilliant Finance Secretary, has worked tirelessly to actually help our yard, and I want to publicly thank him today. Derek knows how important it is to Port Glasgow, to manufacturing, to skills, to diversifying our economy, and to maintaining a proud and industrial transition. And Derek actually spoke about this today in his speech earlier on today. Now, as expected, the Tories don't. Not content with the litany of lies before the referendum in 2014, they're now criticising the SNP government for actually helping a business. Week in, week out in the Scottish Parliament, we hear the pathetic moans from the Tories about why the Scottish Government are not doing this or not doing that to help a particular sector. Now we've actually got the Scottish Government, Scottish ministers putting money in to help a business, and yet the Tories are criticising the Scottish Government. How does that work? Now, delegates, we have a saying in Inverclyde, and no doubt you've actually got the saying in your parts of the country as well: never trust the Tories.
That's time, Stuart.
The red light's flashing, so I'm going to finish off. The Tories have got that unenviable record of decimating our industrial areas in Scotland. And I know what they did to Inverclyde. I grew up in it when I was a boy. Now, don't get me wrong, Labour are not innocent in this, but the Tories did their damnedest. Delegates, I'm asking you to do one thing today, just to finish off. Delegates, I'm asking you to back this resolution by acclaim. Conference, back hope. Back shipbuilding in Port Glasgow. Back our yard, and please certainly back this resolution by acclaim. Thank you very much.
He went slightly over time, but as you can see, I'm being flexible as a chair today. My last gift to the speakers. And Councillor Jim MacLeod to second the resolution. Welcome, Jim MacLeod. Councillor Jim MacLeod.
Fellow members,